Totally fine with that. I'll be turning this off for a second. Hello, good morning. I hope you guys are doing great. The name's Cloud Scourge. If you guys have seen any of my stuff before, you guys know I'm really bad at making plans and sticking with them. I try, I don't succeed. Um, but hey, yeah. I hope you guys are having a great day. I do want to go over a couple of little quick things. Sorry for this whole week. I had planned on my schedule is and I'll have it even more finished up next week when we kind of have everything kind of figured out for like Baldur's Gate. But normally I will be streaming now Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So 4 days a week, and then every now and then I'll be streaming in the morning like Legends of Legaia, or maybe I'll have time midday and I'll just stream some Hogwarts Legacy, something like that. Just kind of impromptu stuff on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. This week was a bit different. Um, my stuff said I knew there was a or there was a federal holiday. But my stuff said that hey, school starts on this day, and so I thought I was gonna have class. I thought I was gonna be able to at least look at my online courses on Monday, and that didn't happen. And then so Tuesday I was able to. So I did all of my stuff that I had planned for Monday on Tuesday. So I really didn't stream much on Tuesday. Wednesday went as I expected, except I because I was still catching up, I wasn't able to do um my morning stream like I wanted, and the same thing kind of happened yesterday. Today though, we are back. We're all back on Legends of Legaia. We will be streaming this for a few hours, probably to like 11, maybe 12. And then I'll be depending on some things, we may move straight over to Hogwarts Legacy. It just kind of depends on what the plan is for the day. There's a phone call I'm waiting on, a couple other things. There's a chance that I will be shifting things around a little bit. But overall, I'm definitely streaming today. The plan is for tomorrow. Even if I have to stream some stuff or not stream, even if I have to shift some things around a little bit, I will be doing uh, like the same type of thing along with like a horror game, something. I don't know exactly what actually. I have a feeling I know exactly what I'm going to be playing, um, but that's neither here nor there at the moment. Um, or at least we'll be starting it. Along with that, the last thing I wanted to let you guys know is that I am planning on playing. Uh, One second here. So it should be Baldur's Gate. We'll be starting it not this coming weekend, but the following. And we'll be doing it'll be myself, Dubers, Void, and I think it's Sandwiched Games. Um, the exact day, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, I don't know yet. That's the only thing that might change weekly. But I'll let you guys know as we do. I'm really excited for it. I don't let my previous statements of like how I feel about Baldur's Gate like worry you guys at all. I don't have anything against Baldur's Gate. I just maybe it was because I was like pushed to play it and I didn't want to. I don't know. Anyway, but uh, I am starting the game up. We are gonna be on this bad boy. And I really want to get farther. I want to see what's going on. Like we've been playing this for I think this is like 5 or 6 streams now. I really wanna play more of this. I wanna kick this game's butt. I mean, we're not even at the end. We're not even close. I'm just hoping the music and everything works because that's the only thing I haven't checked. These work? Oh wait, you know what? I know why. Hopefully it should work now. Is this just really quiet? Give me a second. Ooh, it is really quiet. Why is it so quiet? Hmm. Audios. Why is this coming out of my computer? No, I didn't. What are you doing? That's so confusing. Put it there, and then I'll put you guys up to like right there. Yeah, that should be okay. I'll put it up a little bit higher. That way you guys can. My only thing is, depending on certain moves, like you guys might hear more noise. All right. Sorry about that. I have no idea why that happened. Well, I kind of do. So my computer's very picky. Um, ooh, he's almost at MP. So it's really, really picky in the sense that, like, let's say I want to, my headset was dying. So actually, I can just say exactly what happened. I don't even need to think of a scenario. So my headset was dying last night, and I hadn't used it in a bit, and I was like, oh, yeah, no, this is right. Yeah. So my headset was dying, and I'm like, ooh, I need to go, charge this guy. And then this morning I got on, and I was up early enough that I was able to go say hi to people. Sometimes I wake up like right before stream, and I'm just but I woke up early enough that I was able to go say hi to Pixel and M and Glut and a few other people that were actually on. Well, Glut wasn't on; he's going to Barcelona. But I was able to say hi to people, and I was like, if I need my headset to charge, I can't use it. So I set my thing up for the speakers. No, no, no. Oh yeah, it's on an ad break. Sorry. So I set it up for my speakers on my computer, and even though I changed it from speakers to like normal mode to like my headset, it still doesn't always accept it, and I don't know why. It's like my computer just likes to mess with me. So the last time that we were going through here, if I remember right, we were we need to go find the tree. So, oh, we went to that one like kingdom where the dude was a talking Seru. He had been like possessed, and everybody else in the town was like possessed. And then we saw that thing about like a wedding. Someone was or didn't want to get married or something. And then he gave us the key over here, and then said he'd give us a key to another location after the fact. What is that? Is that a veil? Matisse. There's something strange surrounding the Genesis tree. What is this? I've never seen anything like it. This is weird. It's a spooky wall. Let me touch it. Okay. That looked painful. Ow. Vaughn, it hurts. Don't touch it, everyone. It hurts. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Well, I'm getting that chest, that's for sure. There's a magic fruit. Now it has magic fruits. Okay. That's good to know. What does magic fruit do? That's honestly a thing I don't know. 200 MP. Why am I yawning? I just started. I'm good to go. Why am I yawning? So wait, so I can't touch it. She won't let me touch it on any side. This is an older game, so I'm going to try all four sides. Okay. No, so she won't let me play with that. This isn't a game where I can like interact with the world around me or anything like that in terms of like using a spell or anything. It's not like Golden Sun where I can go and like use spells or psychic skills to. I didn't even get near that part. Use psychic spells or anything to affect the world around me. So I can't do anything like that. So the best I had were those plants. So, oh, it's Songi. Well, well, if it isn't my favorite group of idiots, welcome back. What took you guys so long? I figured you simpletons would be coming, so I was waiting here for you. That's good to know. Can you break that for us? That'd be pretty sick. It took you long enough, you lazy dimwits. Songi, how dare you? It was you who put that force field. So you're not just a muscle-bound moron, are you? That's right, it was me. I put up that force field to keep you idiots from trying any of your foolish tricks. I forgot he's got a rascalier voice is what I did. Well, Do you want me to deactivate it? Yeah, that'd be super great, actually. Of course we do. Whoa. Dude just like went Gohan beast mode. What the freak? Well then, fight me. Come at me, all three of you at once. In the very unlikely event you defeat me, I'll deactivate the force field. Okay. What's the worst? What's he look like? Oh, dude. I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Let's see. I'm trying to think about what I want to do here, because he's only got like 39 experience. I almost want to save his stuff for healing. So like go into spirit, go into spirit, go into spirit for all of them on this one. Hyper lightning? I'm glad I went into spirit. Yeah, I'm okay with where that sound is. Dude, that probably would have killed me in one shot. I'm very glad I did what I did. Okay. No, wrong. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm assuming I did good. Right, down, left. Left, down. Oh, left, down, roster. Okay, yeah, no, that's right. So we'll use that against him. Let's use, I don't really need it yet, but I kind of want to use Vera on him. Well, let's see who does the most damage first. Let's have everybody attack. I'm just assuming all of them have their best moves there. I probably should check, but... So she didn't have enough for both the moves. I'm sorry? Oh, I thought that was a counter for a second there. Dude, are the legs of the Seru moving on his arm? How's it going? Did you end your stream already? I still had you up. No, you're just saying hi. Hello. Congrats again on the affiliate. If you guys don't know, and you guys are interested in like crafts and stuff like that, please check out Louise. She just hit affiliate, and she is really cool just to hang out with and chat with, and it's a good time. She's currently doing, is it called diamond art or is it like crystal art? That's the only thing I don't know. But she's doing this like really cool piece that's like based around like it's flowers, right? The blue flowers. Yes. Or no, one big like flower, almost like a lotus. It looks cool. Thank you for the shout out. It's diamond art. Okay, it's diamond art. I've not done. I think I have some diamond art. I've never done it though. It's very cool. So yeah, please check her out. Did you say you were heading out soon? Louise, sorry, I gotta go to bed. Join us and help us grow. But yeah, no, thank you for stopping by. If you are gonna be crashing soon, I hope you have a nice night. I hope you sleep well. Hope you're feeling better. I know earlier you said you're feeling about the same, but I hope you get feeling better. Let's see if a wind violent. Wait, Nova's one I like, right? He does more. 37. No. Let's try Nova on you. Still feeling the same? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I gotta start healing up. Yeah, see the legs on his thing I think are moving as he like moves. They kind of like are doing this number. Seriously, this is such a cool move. I don't have them ready yet, but I've got a couple cool things. Almost 1,000 damage. You're just gonna keep doing that. I have decided that is what you're doing. Yeah, just use orb. You can go ahead and use Farah. And you know what? You just use Nova again. You know what you need to do. And she's almost at level 10, I think, with this dude. Recover some status and AP. Dude, I didn't know I have that now. Oh yeah, but so what I was saying, so I don't have anything available right now. But I am working on some different things. I do have, I should have some new emotes coming. I don't know if they're gonna fully replace everything, but I have mentioned before I really want to get like some dragon theme stuff, and I've also got one other one. It's gonna be Cheshire, the Cheshire Cat. Anyone who's like chatted with me before knows I'm very much into like Alice in Wonderland. Don't know exactly why, but I love it. Just absolutely love it. And not only do I plan on playing the games, there's 2 of them on here eventually that I plan on playing. But I also plan on there's going to be 1 emote at least that's going to be a Cheshire emote. I've got a few that are going to be dragons that are being worked on, and then I'm also looking at changing my logo, a few other things. And then I currently have, this is just a work in progress. It's not something I can currently do, so don't like hold me to this one too heavily. But I am working on, I've been looking into it, and I guess there's some stuff that can help me with it. I'm looking at getting set up in my commands, because like right now we have like Patronus. So you can do the Patronus, figure out what your Patronus charm is. It's cool. I like that one a lot. I want to eventually add like maybe pictures or something to that. Or like something would come up on screen, it would show like a Patronus. I don't know. But then, so that one's still a work in progress. But then I'm also working at doing like a, I've also got high and low, I've told you guys before. But there's also a, wait, is this both? Rasu. Oh, it is, but like, it doesn't help. Give me a second while I put this in auto again. So she's good. Does she have, she does not have Nova. Yeah, and then, can't use Nova. Wait, can she? Do I have a... Dude, that works. Yeah. And then we'll just have him attack this round. That should be fine. But so like it's gonna, I was looking into like a boss encounter thing, and I was like, I do a lot of bosses. I get my butt beat by a lot of bosses. How cool would it be if you guys can kind of do your own thing while I'm streaming? And so like, and I can like help out or something. And so like there's gonna be, I've been looking up like ways to do like boss type things in chat, and it would like, there's like some applications I can tie to my steamer bot. Oh god, that was really bad. But it will allow like, I guess, boss avatars to show up, and then you guys will be able to like decide whether you want to fight it, and then there are different things that'll fight it, and it'll be like random and all kinds of things. So I gotta figure out how to get it to work exactly, but it sounds cool. Currently, in my head it sounds cool. Okay, you're gonna use orb because you have the capabilities. You're going to heal you because you can, and you have full, so you're gonna use Nova again. Plus, the other thing I really want to do right now is I want to save that tree so I can figure out what I want to see my next form on my my dudes. I cannot wait to see what they look like next. What a jerk, man. Okay, so Vaughn is basically just attacking or using items now. Matisse C is just going to keep this up because this is 1,000 per hit. This is fantastic. Bam. Or almost 1,000. It's, you know, almost 900, I guess. Okay, so you're just gonna go nuts. What do I want you to do? She can heal people, and then she can use these guys. Gimard's not really that strong, which is why I'm like not a necessity to use it. So we'll keep her mainly as healing, and then we'll just use Matisse C as the battle one. Dang, though. Vaughn's gonna die if I'm not careful. Yeah, see, still though, like her big move for that, it's not the strongest move, because she's not like charged. But like, yeah, they're both doing like 600. His thing is like almost 400 damage, 300, 400 damage more. So Nova's kind of worth it right now. I mean, this thing's a monster, and it looks cool, too. Oh, there we go. I told you we'd be at the 900s again, eventually. Another ad. Didn't we just have one at the beginning? How long have we been streaming? Half an hour? That's... I have to go check my ad stuff. I'm not liking that. Okay. I already said, so we're going to have you gain spirit. Then he'll have a harder hit. We're going to have you use Vera on Vaughn. Ozma, you know what to do. I mean, why am I calling you Ozma? Ozma's is my power. Matisse C, go! The idea that it does the status and the AP now is sick. This might actually kill him still. If it's going, it looks like it's going after Vaughn. Yeah. Oh, why is it? Oh, I defended. Holy cow, I forgot I did that. Holy cow. Do it again, Matisse. But yeah, I should have some cool emotes, all kinds of stuff cool coming. Hopefully by the end of this week. Oh, before I forget, if you guys are interested as well, so Hogwarts Legacy is what I'm playing. I should be playing around like 2 p.m. today. When I think we're nearing the end of that. When I do get to the end of that, we're gonna be playing another like long campaign game, and I think I've kind of narrowed it down to it's either gonna be, we're probably gonna do a trilogy or more than a trilogy if it's one of them. But so we're either gonna do the Lara Croft trilogy, the newer ones, right? I've played the first one, but I've not played the others. Or we're gonna jump onto the Uncharted trilogy or the Uncharted games, which I've never played all of those either. I think I've played the only one for like the PS Vita. Let's see. Dang, I'm one away from getting a third attack on there. Let's use this again because like she has loads of power still. So let's just keep healing Vaughn. Everybody else is good as long as Vaughn survives. We can just keep on going. He seems to have like a negative thing for Vaughn. And this should almost heal him fully, I believe. Yeah, see? Dude, the battle music in this thing is sick. Oh, that's not great. That's not the person you were supposed to fight, yo. I mean, it's fine, but still. Seriously, though, his looks crazy. I wonder if we're gonna like turn into like get like full transformations or something at the end. Violent things. Oh, I just want him to stay down on one of those hits, dang it. Okay, let you spirit again, and then she's going to heal herself this time. And I can't do what I want to do. Let's just attack. That way we're getting at least some damage this turn. I gotta look at him though. I'm not sure if he's stumbling or anything yet. I haven't really noticed. I mean, he's looking okay, at least from this point of view. Decency, go! Aren't I lightning? So this one shouldn't affect me as negative, right? Yeah, that wasn't the 900 something it was for Vaughn initially. You. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be staggering or anything yet, dude. Okay, 50 MP. That's something, but it's like not really enough. I have a few of these I could use on Matisse. And then there's no reason she can't like heal Matisse. And then we'll just have him use that at the moment. We'll have him fill up on power for a minute. I just realized she's pretty close to taking damage. Like, it's weird that 900 some points of health is like, she's pretty close to dying. I think that one's gonna be close too. What I need to do is he needs the spirit. She needs to do this. And then while I want to attack again, I need to do this. And then hopefully next round I can go and have two of them use items. And then Matisse can start up his thing again. Oh, that's good. That works. That's kind of what I wanted, oddly enough. That's not a really heavy hit, if that makes sense. Yeah, see, so now we're back at full. So I'll have 2 of them heal up Matisse's stuff. So magic leaf, magic leaf, and then he's got his thing right now, so he can just go pull out. Ooh, he can fill it up now. Wait, is there a way to get this to work? None of them end in right. One of them ends in left, and then one of them ends in down. So I don't think I have enough. No, I'm 1 away still. But hey, that's not bad. Rude. I mean, it's not that strong compared to your other stuff, so I'm okay with it. That's not bad. Ooh, it wasn't much, but he did kind of do this when he got up. Is that like the start of that stagger? And let's see, what does it cost to do orb is 18. So if we give him one of the things, let's give it to me. That's 1 extra healer we have. So she'll heal herself, and he's gonna start using Nova, which is just a monstrous skill. But so bright. My big thing on this one, now that I have different healing skills and stuff, is just keeping everyone alive. Like, that's been a big issue on my other ones, is like fighting to keep anyone alive. On this one, I should have a pretty good chance. Even when he does stuff like that. Get him, Matisse. Get him. I didn't get to look to see if he's staggering, but he doesn't look great. Gonna have her heal him. We're just gonna do this again. This might be like, these might be the last ones though. I might not just go back and use the magic to use Nova anymore. I might just start punching and kicking. He doesn't look like he's moving as fast as the others. So maybe he is like taking a good amount of damage. Maybe he's close. Maybe he's just good at putting on a show. Yes! He didn't get up. We beat him. That was not that bad. That wasn't that bad. Like, I don't know. That was good. That wasn't that bad at all. I'm happy with that. Holy cow. So you've gotten much stronger since our last meeting, have you? I'm impressed. Your Seru are strong. Your Seru are strong as well. Not bad. Stop talking and deactivate the force field. Right now. He looks like a mustache anytime he goes to talk. Well, a promise is a promise. All right, I'll deactivate it. Watch and learn. There, you see? I am a person who keeps a promise. Now you are free to wake up the Genesis tree. Use the Genesis tree to drive away the mist and make your Rasaru stronger. I eagerly await your next feat of bravery, so don't get yourselves killed. Farewell. That blasted Songi. He left so peacefully. I can't figure him out. Vaughn, hurry, let's awaken the Genesis tree. Absolutely, let's do this. Can you imagine there's a second boss fight and I'm just getting myself killed now?
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, Emerald, how you doing? Hope you're having a good morning. You came on right as we we beat this boss. We just beat Songi again. And he had like a really cool demon form too. Saying looked really sick. Vaughn gently trusts the trunk of the Genesis tree. He feels a gentle warmth in the palm of his hand. We've done this before. She touches the tree. She feels a quiet strength. He shakes his body at the tree. And he feels pure joy. How are you guys doing this morning, though? I was saying earlier, I don't have any of them done. I'm kind of working on them all. But I have some new emotes coming, or emojis coming. Which are like they're just cool looking. I really like it. They're things I've mentioned before. They're basically dragons. So I have some of those coming. I'm working on them right now. And then you missed it. Yeah, you missed it. Yeah, it went really well, like almost too well. Like I don't know if it's because I have the healing stuff now or the skills I got, but nobody died this time at all. Everybody's gone up to level 5, 4, and 3. Dude, I cannot wait to see what they look like in battle now. Vaughn, Terra's strong again. Isn't this great? Isn't she stronger than last time, so she's stronger again? Sorry, I'm sorry. And the Genesis tree power drove away the mist down below. The mist must have gone now that the mist must be gone now from Roteu. But the Genesis tree's power is limited. Unless we destroy the mist generator, the mist will cover Vidna where the windmill stopped. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's destroy the mist generator. Vaughn, let's climb down the mountain and head for the town below. Roteu. If we can get to the gate of Roteu open, we can reach the mist generator. But yeah, no, I've got some dragons I'm working on, which I think they look pretty cool. I've got the one I haven't started is Chesh. I'm gonna be doing one of Cheshire. I got to sleep in this morning, so doing pretty good. Oh, there you go. That's awesome. Congrats. I know I ended up chatting with Anthony before. He talked to me. He sent me a picture of that bathroom he talked about. I think the last time he was on stream or something, or the last time we were streaming, where it was like a bathroom stall with a chair in front of it. He did not do justice what that picture had. Oh my god, it looks like a some kind of weird torture dungeon with a chair just sitting there. Like everything about it did not look okay. And he's like, yeah, no, this is the bathroom at the place I'm stopping at this morning. Super normal. Like, I'm really tempted to put it on screen. It wasn't bad. Like, there's no blood or anything crazy, actually crazy. But, like, still. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. Once again, why not? I actually do not know what you're talking about. I'll show you. So the last time, so Anthony and I were chatting. I thought we had talked about it on stream, but he ended up mentioning how there's this place that he goes to, one of the stops in the morning that he goes to, that is just this really weird. And I think it was a couple weeks we talked about it. A couple weeks ago that we talked about it. He has not told you about that bathroom. Okay, so he basically described it when we were talking about a bathroom where it was like a normal bathroom is how he kind of described it. And you know how there's stalls in the bathroom, how in front of one of these stalls is a chair that's just like facing the toilet. And it's like, that's weird. That's an odd thing to talk about. Uh, this is what he actually sent me today. Let me see if. Oh no, no wonder my freaking phone's dying so fast. Let me see if I can. So, there we go. So this is the bathroom in question that he was talking about. So you have a bathroom by itself. You have the toilet by itself. I mean, you have a hole cut into the wall with like a whole bunch of rebar showing. The plunger, everything that you might need for the toilet is outside of the bathroom. There's a chair facing it. The ground looks like someone's been beat and all kinds of other stuff there. You've got just the whole thing looks kind of awful. And he and I were joking this morning. It's like, where are you and why are you there? And he's like, oh, this is just one of my stops at Twin Falls. That's all it is. It's nothing. It's normal. It's fine. It's just that's one of his stops. That's how it is. Yeah, no, I thought that was funny. I had to share. It was kind of crazy that he showed me that this morning. Especially since, like I said, his initial description to me was it's a bathroom. There are stalls, or there's like a bathroom. You know how bathrooms are. There's a chair facing one of the stalls, basically. Or that's what I remember anyway. And it's like, oh, that sounds weird, but not bad. Sounds like Dwight's been working in there. It looks like the bathroom from Saw. Yeah, that's what that looks like. I did not get the description that was appropriate for that place. When he sent me that this morning, I was like, the hell is that? That is not cool. What is that? The chair's so weird. Who would want to hang out there? Not only that, but like I want the story. Like I get it looks like the toilet's really small, right? So I get kind of the plunger being outside. But like why was there the hole in the wall? Which was not cut into the wall, by the way. It was beaten into with a hammer. Okay. Why is the drain outside? Just so many questions about that place that I'm just like, that place is weird. I don't like that. I'm not okay with this. Don't I have a wind? Did I use up all my wind? No, I have 4. Oh, I'm technically in a dungeon. Yeah, let's get out of here. We kick butt. We can just teleport. Oh, yeah. I should go check while I'm at it. While I'm thinking about it. Oh, hey. By the way, I'm going to turn the game on here in just a second. I forgot to go back. Boom. Done. But, so I mentioned earlier that we have a full Dragon's Horde. I believe it's still ongoing. Yeah, there's a couple more days left. We've got 4. Oh, no. So, for anyone who is interested in watching any of my stuff, as I mentioned, I do have like a morning stream, and then I've got my afternoon stream, which is normally like a campaign type game, a bigger game, a series, stuff like that. The next one we're gonna play, like I mentioned, is the newer Lara Croft trilogy games, or the Uncharted main series. We're currently tied at 50-50. So yeah, that's currently what we got. I didn't expect that we'd be tied. I'm not gonna lie. I figured you guys would just do my job for me and tell me what game I'm playing, but no, you guys have to tie. What's up with that, huh? All right. Yeah. So let's. Hopefully these guys are changed back. Maybe. Oh, and also if you guys are like, oh, how would I get to that poll? Rogue Dragon like dropped it at the perfect time. Join us. You know, help us build the horde. Like gold horde. At a. Ooh, the fires are lit now. I don't think they were lit before. But help us join us with the horde, and like that's my Discord link. I'm eventually we're gonna be chatting, all kinds of stuff. If you need a tiebreaker at the end, Tat Kids vote for Uncharted. Ah, I see. Brides of Saru? Ha! The word bride sounds nice, but all it is a human sacrifice. That's kind of what I figured. We need to find the inn, and I also need weapons. Welcome to my shop. I have many types of weapons. All right. Do you have any good ones? That one's pretty good. That's expensive as all hell. Holy crap. I can give him his expert gear, which wouldn't be bad. Yeah, let's see if I can get one for each person. So Han will equip that. Jeweled clip. That's not bad, but it's not really worth it. That would be fantastic. Maybe the Valor plate is the only one that would be like really good for him, and same thing with her robe. I can probably get one of them. I mean, I just got rid of the boots, right? Oh, we have more than that. So we have the green robe for Noah. We have the master boots. And that's it. So, okay, so this will bring him above almost. Okay. So Valor plate or Tempest robe. Her stuff is overall the lowest. And his is more expensive. Let's go with hers. The other reason I'm going with hers is I like the idea that she might get some robes. I think that would be cool. Because she's currently been... Oh, no, she has been wearing robes. She's not wearing robes. She's wearing, like, tights. The game is lying to us. Okay, so... Thank you. Come again. I don't have any daughters, but just between you and me, happiness is not having to go through sorrow like that. Oh, for a second there, I was like, okay. But then it's like, oh, she's talking about the sacrifices, which, yeah, we talked about that earlier. Can you guys keep a secret? Yeah, sure. Just between you and me, if someone killed Saryu, this town would be saved. Some men whose wives and daughters were killed tried to get close to Saryu, but his bodyguards watch him so closely they couldn't get close enough to kill him. I heard Saryu shows himself when he offers the brides of Saru to the monsters. Oh, dude. We could get him then when he's vulnerable. Dude, so he's like, he's doing exactly what I hoped he wasn't doing. A healing bloom. Welcome. If you need accessories, this is the place. What can I get for you today? I mean, these are cool, but I don't need them right now. And we have more than enough of those. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. So we'll say those are good. What's up with you? Saryu's taxes are very high. Wait, I'm sorry. They have super high taxes and sacrifices? We have to work hard to earn enough to pay them. Oh, that dude needs to die. Sorry. That's insane. Saryu used to be a good lord, but he changed completely after that man named Dohadi came. Dohadi? Dohadi? He said there was like, this is my new friend. His name's Dohadi. Dohadi? Yeah, he's real hot. Saryu took all... I meant to do like the smoke thing, and then instead I just... Saryu took all three of them. Finn, Foe, and Fem. I asked the castle guards after the mist cleared, but they didn't know if my daughters were alive. We used to have 3 daughters. It was a cheerful home with voices and echoes. All 3 of them were taken to Saryu's castle to be brides of Saru. I know my daughters won't come back. I'm not even sure if they have any light force left in them. Actually, maybe they do. Yeah, I'll look at... Wait, well, let me see the painting. Oh. It shows three pretty girls and a couple who look like their parents. In one of the corners, it says, "To our dear father and mother, from Finn, Foe, and Fem." Oh, that's sad. Saru monsters in the mist aren't the only ones who murder. Dude, people hate it here. The innkeeper's daughter was summoned by Saryu. Poor girl. Yeah, where's the inn? Right here. I don't want to grow up, because if I do, I'll have to be a bride of the Saru. Let me in the inn. Holy... Oh, who is that? I managed to survive the mist only to be forced to send my daughter to the castle. I wish I could go in her place. What else can I do? If I disobey Saryu, they'll have my whole family killed. Oh, welcome. We'll check it out in a bit. My sister was summoned by Saryu. She's going to be the bride of the Seru. We're going to talk to Purple in a second. When I woke up from the mist, I saw my daughter, Eliza, right next to me, and I was so relieved. After everything that had happened, I thought there was no danger of her being taken as a Seru bride. But I was wrong. After all those years in the mist, Saryu's heart didn't change. Soon they'll be coming to take my daughter away to be a Seru bride, just like they used to. If this is what we have to go through now, I wish the mist had never cleared. Dude, who are you? Oh, it's a lady. So you drove out the mist. How do you do? I am called Eliza. I have been chosen by Saryu to be a Seru bride. Soon the soldiers will take me away. Oh, it's the woman's daughter. But please don't worry about me. After all, I'm fortunate not to have died in the mist. And all of my good friends have already gone to the castle too. And besides, if I don't go to the castle, my parents will be hurt. Or worse. I have heard that you're the heroes who drove out the mist. That's why I have a favor to ask you. I'm concerned about my parents. Please check up on them every once in a while after I'm gone. Dude. No, Vaughn. Vaughn, we can't let Eliza go. Don't let her be a Seru bride. I'll go in her place. I'll be the Seru bride instead. I'm strong. I won't die. So Vaughn, let me go instead of Eliza, please. Okay. I have a feeling this could be really cool, actually. Thank you, Vaughn. I knew you would understand. But don't worry about me. Terra is with me, so we'll get that Saryu. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that we'll have like a pincer attack thingy. Wait, Eliza. After I get ready, I'm going to go to the castle in your place. Oh, I do need to use 240 bucks. Excuse me. Let's keep looking around for a minute. Get out of my way, old man. My goodness. There are actually many types of Seru. Do you want to know about the special Seru called Simsaru? Sure, I didn't know about those. Satisfying some conditions induce Seru to self-reproduce. It's the basic Seru production method. One Seru becomes two, Strength Seru becomes Strength Seru, and Fire Seru beget Fire Seru. Everyone who used to think that humans couldn't create new kinds of Seru with new powers, but there are rumors that a method for creating an advanced type of Seru was discovered in Karisto. It's called a Simsaru. A Seru created by human hands. It almost seems sacrilegious. That monster Juggernaut must be a Simsaru too. What a dreadful creature. Juggernaut? Oh, how horrible it was. I saw it with my own eyes. On the day the mist covered the earth, I saw Juggernaut come out of Saryu's castle. Saryu must be draining the light force from those young girls to feed Juggernaut. Oh god, that's so much worse than I thought. Do you want to know about Juggernaut? Yeah, please. The legend says Juggernaut will come to life when the mist covers the land. That he's a child of the mist, larger than Mount Latona, faster than a flying cart. Juggernaut is a Seru, not meant to live in the human world. He feeds on human life and eats hearts. But that was supposed to be a legend. Just a legend. For that thing sucking the life out of those young women in the caverns under the castle. Caverns under the castle. There are no women here. No one at all, so go away. Okay. My sister became a bride of Seru and had her life sucked out by a monster. It's you. You're the ones who drove the mist from Rotei, right? Yeah. You're horrible. Horrible. Why did you do that? Everyone is suffering because of what you did. Put things back to the way they were. Bring the mist back to our town. That sucks. I've already been in there. And there. I mean, you can't really blame the person that's trying to stop the issue that doesn't know that other issues are going on. Do you have any info for me? Even all that time in the mist didn't seem to well, sorry, change Saryu's mind. Okay, let's go chat with them for a minute. I do not think more than necessary. If I do, sorry, you will have me killed. Oh yeah, the mist is gone. I feel like I was having a bad dream, and I feel like the nightmare hasn't ended. I do not say more than is necessary. If I do, sorry, you will have me killed. Sorry, you should dick. Saryu has ordered us to obey his orders, so we will obey what Saryu has ordered. Below here are the Seru brides, but Saryu has ordered not to let anyone through here, so I cannot let you pass. Is it possible that they're still alive? That would be really cool. The mist was born due to a mistake. I am grateful you destroyed it. My successor, much difficulty will he have because you destroyed the mist. But I am pleased you have my gratitude. The mist has made me very tired. Rest. Oh, rest. You may leave. That's an order. I'm not good at listening to orders, man. So let's go. I can't think of anything else I need to do. Besides exploring for a minute. But then after we explore for a minute, I'm thinking we just a huge Seru. Juggernaut. Oh, he's falling asleep. Well, like after we explore for a minute, I'm thinking of going and talking to the Swiftwater. We can be faster. We can go chat with the girl again, and I'm assuming we can take her place. Yeah. Oh, you're sleeping? I mean, I'm okay with that. I understand that. Especially for a place like this. Like, you're not going to have the soul or want to protect it, really. Swiftwater, we'll give it to Matisse as he could eat. He's pretty slow. Incense. No, we don't need to use incense right now. I just realized I need to leave the town really quick so I can save. Because we've done quite a few things. I want to save before we go and we like swap places. Oh, crud. What's funny is like I got more than enough sleep. I don't know what it is. Just maybe I don't breathe enough. I don't know. But man, does my body like to yawn, especially when I'm playing games. Like not just when I'm streaming. Like I really don't play games unless I'm streaming anymore, to be honest. But like even when I am, I don't really or I do yawn like often. I don't know why. I read something a long time ago where like part of the reason you'll yawn, like if you're not tired, is because it's your body trying to get more air in naturally. Um, and so because you're not breathing as much, you're going into like a not comatose, but like more comatose, like you're going towards sleep. And so you'll be breathing in less, your your rhythm will get slower, your everything will go slower, and then you'll get to that point where you're like falling asleep and stuff like that, but you don't feel like it. And your body's like, "Oh, you haven't breathed in a while, so you need to breathe a bit." And you take a deep breath, and that kind of gets your body more into like that sleep state. So at least that's what I'd kind of read. I didn't. It's been a while. I don't have everything in my head about it still, but like, yeah. So it's like maybe I'm just not breathing enough. I'll be all right. Don't worry about me. Here, give me that dress. Oh, I'm so fortunate. We are here for the Seru bride. Open the door. Don't disobey. I know it's not, but I really want that person right behind Matisse to be the girl we were just talking to. She just, um, you seem to be all ready. Eliza, we are here for you under orders of Sariu. That's definitely not Eliza. There we go. What have I done? I let Noah take my place. Nah, it's all right. We're gonna follow him. We're gonna go beat some butt. We're gonna kick some faces. I just realized we have not been in combat since. I guess we were in combat like 2 or 3 times, and I was just chatting, so I didn't look. But we got to look at those roster. We got to look at our hands. See what they look like now. Oh, someone help me! I can't hear anything. I can't see the pain, dude. Oh, what a bunch of dicks! Those scientists look straight evil. What is that? A giant bug? Here we are. Now wait for Sariu to arrive. I'm in control. Oh, fellas. Sorry, you said the monster juggernaut is nothing to fear, so I am not afraid of the juggernaut. Sorry, you ordered me to not to watch anything that happens here, so I won't watch anything. Dude, they act brainwashed. I do like this though with like the dress. Like you look cool. This is just a totally different character model and stuff. Here's the vigorous looking girl, so full of life. Now Juggernaut will grow even faster. When Sario arrives, you will all join those young girls. Soon you won't even be able to walk. Time to lament what remains of the world. Oh, this whole thing looks bad. Who is it? I can't hear anything. I can't see. Young girls are so nutritious. Ugh. Not yet, it's not your turn. Ugh. Oh no. What is this, like, giant bug version of Cell? Is it actually eating them? my hope is that it's still a Seru, right? So like it has the women attached somewhere, hopefully. Where'd that woman go? Oh, it's these ones. They're all floating in here. Okay. So they're all technically still alive. So maybe I can save them. It'll be my turn next. You'll find more happiness as Juggernaut's flesh and blood than living your own wretched life. So consider yourselves lucky to be the brides of Seru. Now be quiet, that's an order. Sorry, what you've done is unforgivable. Oh. What kind of tools are those? The brides are not dead, their vigorous bodies live. Now connect them to the machine. Vaughn, I'm receiving contact from Terra. Terra is sending out a warning. Matisasi, we must hurry. Noah's in danger. Noah should be where Saryu is. Let's find Saryu. Vaughn, it looks like we're next. Good thing I saved before this. I wonder if I even have to fight anything if I just go the right way. Wait. Oh, I do have to fight things in here now. That's not what I expected. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this part would be over. I want to go to his throne really quick. Oh, dude, look at Ozma. The spikes went from being like bluish to being much bigger, and they're yellow now. What about Meta? Yeah, and it's bigger. What about Meta though? Meta looks, I guess, just bigger up the arm, like up to the elbow now. Like it's like an elbow pad now. Oh, there's a spike coming up, possibly a spike coming out the elbow, maybe. That's kind of sick. Ooh, cool. I was kind of hoping for this. Because that means there's a chance that I can kill them both in one turn. Heck yeah. I still feel like I need to go to his throne, though. That was the wrong move. Let's do the exact same thing we just did. Oh, they did a good number on him. It's over 1,000 now. Oh, what? This was based on me, wasn't it? Oh, no. That sucks. That's fine. We can just heal him up. I kind of hope I fight these brainwashed guards because they're annoying. You have more, so let's use there. Nacho, how's it going? If you're up, I will gladly get you up as well. Let me take a look real quick. Totally fine. If you do get up, let me know, and I'll happily add you up. But let me go ahead and give you a shout out real quick. Yeah, please check out Nacho. The dude's really, really cool, easy to chat with. He does a lot of Fortnite. I honestly don't know if I've seen you do anything but Fortnite, but still, it's really fun to watch it. I knew those were monsters. I freaking knew it. I 100% knew it. Camaro. They're like giant bone rabbits. Oh, they're pretty strong. I'm gonna try not to use magic on them. That way I can like possibly get their skill. Dude, they are monsters. Dude. I did not get its power from that. So let's do spirit, and then I'm gonna have you do. Dude, Orb does better than I thought it did. Let's do this. I'm hoping just the 2 should be enough to take him out. Because this one should still be really strong. And then the one that won't be as strong as normal will be Matisse's. Dude, we got one. Tomorrow. So that's our first Earth one, and Gamma had mentioned that over the weekend, that the last time we had played, that I was missing one when I was like thinking about all the different elements. Honestly, I should be okay health-wise for now. I'm not gonna lie, this whole music is just awesome. This whole area is really messed up though. Oh, I just realized the walkways have like a spell on them. Or like magical incantation written in them. Oh, I was literally just gonna go heal. I was gonna be like, you know what? Maybe I should actually heal. The brides of Seru will give you life. Juggernaut is nearly full of light force. Noah, we're here to save you. Bunch. Ooh, nice hit. It's time to give Noah our fighting powers. What? What happened? Oh, did they like really hurt her basically? So this was kind of like a boost? Vaughn? Matisse? Oh, goodness. I never stopped believing. I knew I could count on my Vaughn and Matisse. You can't believe anything. I haven't ordered you to believe. You have done something I have not ordered. I don't like you. You must die. Die, that's an order. I will kill you. Kill you. I'm sorry. Well, I said I wanted this dude dead. So, I mean, I guess we're jumping into another boss fight. And maybe another one right afterwards. Juggernaut right behind. Bon Saryu. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, wait. What does this do? Canine Fangs. Let's just give it a shot real quick. So those are her new outfits. Like I said, those aren't robes. Dang. I think I made the wrong move using that like earth attack on him. Oh, what? Oh, this thing is terrifying. Sorry, I'm a wee bit stunned by what just occurred. For the horror of the entire situation and the insane overpoweredness of that spell. I keep saying spell, it's more like a summon, isn't it? I mean, at least as long as he doesn't use Earthquake, he's not too strong. Seriously, though, what is this spell, dude? It's one, terrifying as all heck. Just, like, that thing already looks scary. I'm not gonna lie, like, If there was more detail put into that creature, I'd probably be shitting bricks, for a lack of a better description. But then this part and the sounds, nah, I'm good, dude. This was not supposed to be a horror game. That is awful. No. Matisse, yeah. And then you're... Yeah, you're gonna go bananas on him. And then wait, you've already done Spirit. No, you haven't. Earthquake again? Yeah, I kind of figured. So Noah took the brunt. She needs a lot more health too. She's got the lowest health. No, I didn't want Healing Leaf. I wanted Magic Leaf. Dude. Okay. Fine. We're using Orb with him. She is going to be gaining Spirit. He is going to be using Magic Leaf, I guess, on himself. That's just to make sure if he does attack her, she's not going to die. Orb is crazy good as a healer. I cannot wait till it gets strong enough for everyone. We're gonna do another Magic Leaf on Matisse. I'm gonna make it Matisse the magic dude because he's got the spells that hit real hard. I already did her spirit, so we're just gonna blast this dude. And you're gonna start with Kemero again. Like, yeah, just go for it. Like, almost 2 grand in damage, dude. The other thing that got me was like just the insanity of this. Like, it's called canine things. You're like, oh, he's gonna go take a bite out of him, and then you get this. I don't like it. I don't like the music. I don't like the sounds. I'm glad I'm not playing the horror game tonight, and instead it's tomorrow. Whatever game. Well, like I said, I think I know what it is. I don't know the name of it, but let's use Orb real quick. Yeah, that's a good plan. I'm gonna keep using Magic Leaf on Matisse because this dude's got what we need. This dude's gonna do all the power. We're just gonna make this like our strongest skill. It doesn't matter what boss we fight going forward. We're just gonna use this skill and probably kill everything. There we go. Oh, also, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit for me anyway. Did any of you guys watch the have you guys seen anything on like any new games coming out? There were a few different things I saw that were like, I kind of expected and kind of bummed me, but whatever. But then like we had our Xbox Direct thing the other day. I watched a little bit of stuff with Don Abbey. If you guys have not checked out his channel before, please do. The dude is just awesome. He's got a sick new haircut going, by the way. He looked awesome before, but now he looks awesome again. So, you know, sick new haircut. But they so the first bit of news I got the other day was basically about like the company that was doing Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. I've got that. I've got the ability to play that, and I've been thinking about like that being one of the games we end up playing going forward. And I have like kept it off of my list because I'm like, they might bring out the new one, and I might just end up playing that as like a bigger game, like one of the main games basically. And no, I want you to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a lot more. Oh yeah, do it. A lot more magic leaves after this, like, because now they're useful. Now they're crazy useful. But so like the company that was doing, and I only read it on like one or two places, so I may not have all the facts and stuff like that. But the company that was doing Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake, they basically just came out the other day and were like, hey, there's like I think it's 5 or 6 games that they're like we're canceling them. I think they shut down a studio too. And so you've got the Prince of Persia is the only game that was fully announced as like, yeah, we're not able to do this game. Yeah. One sec. There's gotta be a way to make this uber powerful. That should let me do 3. I think he's finally at the point where he can do 3. And then she needs geared up. And he's got enough to do Kamaro again. So we'll just have this play. But yeah, so like Prince of Persia, the remake, that one's gone down the chute along with like it's like I'm sorry. That's not great. I'm hoping that means he's near death or at least halfway. Dude, he does 1,000 now with that hit. That's insane. But yeah, so that's off the table now, I guess. But with that like kind of, well, I was gonna say shitty, but like we've had like. It's been years since that was announced as like being worked on. And I think there was a demo a ways back. Like the store even had it. Like the PlayStation and the Xbox store. I think you could pre-order them years ago. And then nothing happened with it. So like it's not gone anywhere. Nothing's happened with it. So it's kind of one of those ones that's like it's been out as an idea for long enough that it's like at this point like what does it really matter if it's not actually coming out. Yeah, that's enough for one more attack there. Okay, that's gonna be her best bet. Yeah, that should be good. Oh yeah, go attack the dude that's defending. Heck yeah. But yeah, and then so the Xbox Direct though, we have anyone who's interested in Forza Horizon, which I very much am, and I've also like I don't even know if my dad's watching right now, if he is or not. I don't know. I'm gonna tell him later. The new Forza Horizon, his big issue was like the very first Forza Horizon was nuts. It was so cool, and when you were in the first Forza Horizon, one of the big things about the first Forza Horizon was that it was like, hey, wait, one sec. So we can heal him real quick. So let's do this. Sorry, as I'm like trying to plan out my move and do it properly. then your screen will share. Yeah, that should do it. Pixel, hello. Thank you so much. I still have you tabbed, by the way. I don't know. I have you up on my screen now. I have no idea what that is, though. Looks spoopy. Wait, is that a gun? Oh, you're playing Metro. That's true. That's what you're getting onto. That's a game series I have to go look at. You're probably not watching me, but that's fine. Metro's a series I have to go look into. It looks cool and scary and creepy, and I don't like it. So I gotta try it. But yeah, no. So my dad loved the first Forza Horizon. I love the first Forza Horizon. I actually really like all the Forza Horizons. I just don't play them very often. My racing games are, while I like them a lot, they're not like my main jump to. And we're going to Japan though. Oh, that's not the. I think I already said that. But like the first one had like physical markers in the game. So like if you were driving around, like there were physical, like actual placement of markers telling you where to turn, where the next location is, like all that kind of stuff. Kind of like an actual physical racetrack. The ones after that went with more of a like, hey, we want you to experience the world around you, which is awesome. But because of that, we also want you to now. Is that it? Dude, that skill is so good. That skill is so good. Oh my gosh. It went from like, hey, here's, I was right. So it was like the head thing. So we'll chat with him in a second. But so like it went from like, hey, you have like signage, you have all this stuff here. You have this festival and stuff around the entire locale that you're racing, to that switched up into, hey, you still have the race and everything like that. We still have all the signage in our main like hub central area, but then everywhere else you have like an AI, a VR AI hub tied to your cars, and so your windscreen, your windshield would like show you where to go, and so would like your phone or something like that. That was kind of the ideas of all the subsequent ones. There were areas that had like signage and stuff for special events and yada yada, but for the most part they didn't. And that was a huge thing my dad had against it. And I do agree that there are areas that could have used it. It'd be nice on occasion. But I've gotten used to driving games over the years, so I don't need the signage as much. I can use the AI or a map, or I mean like the directions and a map. But yeah, we're going to Japan, and it looks like that one is bringing back like a lot of signage, and like the whole goal for that one is to kind of like become a racer. You start out as like a tourist to become a racer, whereas the others are like, hey, you were invited, bro. How's it going? You gonna race with us? It's so cool to see you. Can't wait to chat. This one's not gonna be like that, so that's gonna be really really cool. You're gonna be an unknown. Um, it sounds really really cool. I like the idea of that. And then, I mean, there were a couple others I really like. I also like. There's one that's like it's called like Terracotta or Terra Battle or something like that. And it's like all like building up. Like you get to like kind of mold your own like jar like with clay, and then you end up building. Anyway, it looked cool. It was like a battle party game, but it looked kind of neat. And then we have Fable, which I'll talk about in a second after we do this. Like Fable, dude. Um, Look at that Seru. Look at that Seru. That is a Simsaru that was controlling Saryu. Oh, that's a Simsaru. Blasted Simsaru. It deserves to be destroyed. Oh, it is destroyed. See, look at Matisse. He looks like he's got a mustache going on. Oh, the dude was blonde? Ugh, my aching head. Where the hell am I? What room is this? No. The device is running. This machine must never be turned on. Turn it off. You must turn it off. Do we have to jump straight into this fight? I want him to wave at me. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Did we stop it? Are the girls going to come back? Thank goodness. That must never reach the surface. It's a forbidden Seru. So Saryu was not bad. So they mentioned that he wasn't bad before he met some dude. And now he's okay. I have caused you all so much trouble. Again, I thank you for what you did for us. Yes, I am entirely responsible for the tragedies that occurred in this town. One day a man named Dohadi, remember, he's Dohadi? Dohadi came into the castle with the most unusual Seru. Foolishly, I put the Seru on. It was an evil Seru they had created, a Simsaru. I think the reason I keep saying it like that and kind of laughing is like it reminds me of Zim Zim Zalabim, Simsaru. My mind was controlled by the Simsaru. It had me. It made me turn on the device sealed underground. For Dohadi, I made Juggernaut and sacrificed many of the town's young women to do so. The device's records show that I made one Juggernaut before the mist came. Oh, he completed one. The Simsaru gave me only one command, to create an infinite number of that monster. Ironically, that resulted in you helping us to revive the Genesis tree. Had it not been for you, I probably would have remained a foolish puppet of the mist. I will do anything for you. Yes, here, I give you this. Is this the key that's going to let me go to the mist generator? Yeah. That will enable you to get to Dohadi's castle. Please, destroy the mist's henchmen, Dohadi and Juggernaut. Ugh, another 2 bosses. See, and the thing that sucked here was like, the boss here, he was helped by the Juggernaut. The other one's going to be like a full-on Juggernaut. It seems we are being mind controlled by the Simsaru that was attached to Saryu. Please forgive me for all the rude things I said to you. It seems we are being mind controlled by the Simsaru. Please forgive me. Yep. All right. The Seru brides returned to town when the mist cleared. I respect you all so much. Well, that's good. So they did live. That's awesome. I'm very, very happy about that. That's cool. Is this guy still sleeping? That's all I really care about. You napping, bro? Don't bother me. I'm trying to get some sleep. No, we woke him up. We woke him up with our awesome battle. I apologize, but this room has been sealed under orders of Saryu. Nope, that's fine. I wanted to make sure. I feel like I had this horrible, horrible nightmare. Now that everyone's back to normal, preparing meals is a big job. In Reteyu's western wall, there's a checkpoint. You can get to the western sea through there. Okay. The mist seems to be flowing from the wet sea. Okay. So we have to go to the wet sea. That's fine. We know where to go. This is going great. We beat, what, 2 bosses today? We've freed an entire area. We've done 1 Genesis tree. And we're working towards another area. Well, we have to get there first. We have to start it. It's you. I know it. You're the ones who drove the mist away and freed the brides of Seru, right? Yup. What do you got to say now? Oh, thank you. All the townspeople are so grateful. Yeah, I'm glad you went and changed your mind. Dems were fighting words earlier. I want to go to that one family and see if the girls are back. But first things first. Free of charge? Absolutely. I like all the towns that are like, you straight up helped us. We're not charging you. Oh, another dream sequence. Father? Is that you, Father? Noah, there's something I must tell you. What? In the past, we made a horrible mistake. Mother? Something we could not undo. That mistake is what has devastated the world. It is also what has kept us separated for so long. Is this like a Noah's the Chosen One type thing? Now we are paying for that mistake by being trapped in this eternal darkness of deep mist. Noah, You must undo the mistake that led to this devastation. We can give you the power to change fate. Noah, come to us so that we can atone. Wait, where are you? Where should I go? In Conk. In Conk you trust. You can change fate. So, I'm not gonna lie, that does not sound great. That reminds me of like, I don't know, it brings up memories of other games where it's like, Mother, I'll go there. I'll meet you soon. I think is what she said, something like that. But that reminds me of like other games where you get to the end and you find out the entire thing was a trap, right? And the entire goal was to get you or your main character there because you were the trap. Oh, how about Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker? The whole Ganondorf's whole plan for that game is to find Zelda so that she can open up the uh, uh, the way to Hyrule under the ocean. And then when she does get under there, he then has been like looking for the hero who he knew would appear, and his whole thing was for you to try to rescue her by getting the Master Sword because that would unlock Hyrule for him. So they would find it, then he would unlock it. Now I'll have to find a nice man to marry Eliza. Okay. Thank you so much. You really saved us. By the way, once we had a guest from Byron. He left a book there. Please read it to me. Which parts do you would? No way. Vaughn first. You already know Cyclone. Ah, yeah, Noah? I already know Mirage Lancer? Matissa C? I'll read this part to you, Matissa C. Bullhorns. A new move. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you all. You saved my life. That's why I'm going to be so grateful just to be alive from now on. It pains me to think that Noah went to the castle in place of my daughter, but everyone came back safe. I just can't express the gratitude I feel now. At our hotel, we'll treat you as first-class guests. Please stay at our hotel whenever you're in town. So now I have a second location that I can just go to. I can't wait to grow up, because when I grow up, I can marry Vaughn. All right, let's go check out all these different towns or houses. So the thing I saw the other day was Juggernaut. I knew it. There are actually many types of Saru. No, I already know. So those two are the legend ones. What? They don't need Saru brides anymore? Thank goodness. I think I got fat while I was in here, and now I can't get out. What should I do? What should I do? Oh no. So she was hiding in there because she wasn't moving and she was just eating all the time? My sister never came back. Oh. Was she part of the first Juggernaut group? Which probably means that just yeah, there was too much going on. Oh, that sucks. We need more leads, dude. What I really chicken safe. Increase the defense when escaping, chicken guard. I've totally kind of forgotten that like that was a thing we can do. Where's that family? Right here. Yeah, they're all back. They came back. My daughters were taken away to be Saru brides, but they came back. My daughters told me that it was you who saved them. Oh, thank you so much. We're triplets. Oh. The three of us have a dream to become a singing trio someday. Someday we're going to write a song about how happy we are today. Dude, how sick is that? I didn't know they were triplets. I don't think it actually mentions it or anything like that. What about you? I've chatted with you a couple times. Do you remember me? Yeah. So you do. Then where's your gratitude? Because I'm the one who told you about the plot to assassinate Saryu. Yeah, and you didn't do anything about it. What a dummy. I remember you telling me and I did nothing with it. Why? Why is he mad at me for that? So let's save here before we go on. Just because everything past here is probably going to be maniacally powerful. Seriously though, all I really want to do is use Matisse right now and just keep using that skill until it's like full. Because like, did that level up at all in those two big fights? Or in that one fight? Never mind. Matisse, no. Kemuro is still level 1. How nuts is that? I used it like 6 times. I don't think these guys will need it. But we'll see. Oh, you know what? Never mind. They might survive. Oh, what a terrifying thing. You know, I've not checked it all. Let me check something. Okay. So that. Oh, you know what? I have to go make commands for YouTube too. I forgot I can do it for both, so I've got to go like double up my commands and make them for YouTube as well. That's what I got to do. Now it's stronger. We need it to be even stronger. Yeah, it's not a joke though. I'm just gonna keep using that until he's fully out. And then I might even like fly back. What a crazy set of moves. Having like 3 combos now is sick. This is more sick though, as I've mentioned numerous times. This reminds me of like some kind of weird like movie sacrifice. Oh, it went through his mouth. Oh gosh. So 745 per. I don't think it costs tons. It's like 200 for each one of the leaves, right? So I'll be using quite a few of those leaves. Or the doors, I mean. Sorry, the doors. Ooh, high gumbo. Yeah, let's spirit up both of those, and then yeah, just shoot someone in the face. I think that is the way to go. Dude, one of these goblins is dead. I kind of feel bad, honestly. Like, this dude is just dead. Oh, man. What a... Seriously. Camrose magic. Maybe it's like every time I get a kill with it or something. It like has a better chance of leveling up. I don't know. But it went up twice. So that didn't kill him, but this should. Now I have to decide, do I want to teleport back and like go to the hotel again, right? Or do I want to go a little bit further and see where I can get to? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. We're just going to keep going forward a little bit before we actually go and get to that like cliff thing looks kind of weird. Oh, is that a generator? Is that his castle / generator? Let's work on the others. She needs a lot more than just Vero, by the way. But it's a good thing to play with. And his orb needs to be stronger, so let's do that. I feel like we're like finally like really getting somewhere in this game. We still don't have the like the tram, right? That they mentioned earlier, or the flying carts or whatever. But like we're getting somewhere. Our magic's going well, our skills are going well. Getting someplace. What skill? Oh, orb. Rude. No. Gola. I think you should punch dudes in the face. Yeah, no, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go to that castle, because then hopefully I can use the wind thing to get to it, right? And then what we can do is just kind of train a little bit. We haven't needed to, and I don't feel like we really need to, but I kind of want to. I want to make that skill, like, just too freaking... It's already too freaking strong for where I'm at. But I want to make it stronger. I would like to bring up some of the skills on some of their... Basically, is what I'm thinking. Bring up some of their summon abilities, their magic skills, basically. So I figure if I go and I get this done, right? Like, I get over here, I should be able to teleport over here easier, I think. Yeah, making sure there's nothing else there. So I'm assuming that if I step over here, let me save really quick, just in case. Because I'm hoping it'll let me kind of teleport back to here. If not, that's understandable. That's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, Dahadi's Castle. There's not even a save right there. I really thought there'd at least be a save. Yeah, no. Okay, so let's get out of here really quick. And if it doesn't let me teleport straight back, that's fine. We don't need to. I would just like to be able to. We're not able to. So let's go back to Reteu. Because we have the free in too, so we don't have to worry about like spending cash. So we can use that to save cash. All we'll do is we'll use this to level up a bit, and we'll use it to like build up our like inventory and weapons a little bit. We haven't really done that at all yet in the game. We've just kind of saved up cash for specific things, and we get out of a dungeon or something, we have enough. So like right now I'm already back at like, just with those battles it put me back at 7. I think it was at like 2. Here's the end. Free of charge, yes please. And then we're gonna continue to the left though, instead of just like going straight down. Well, actually, before we do this, let's go here. I want to make sure we have enough doors to win and stuff like that, and doors to light, that we don't have to worry about doing this a few times. Yeah, 2,000. We're still what, almost 3,000 more than we were before we left over this way. And we could do this a buttload more times. And we only spent 1,000 for all of those. So this part might be slightly boring, so I'll just be like chatting some with you guys. If you guys have anything you'd like to chat about or anything. But like, yeah, no. Oh, Fable. Dude, I was going to talk about Fable earlier. So with Fable, right? That was, I don't know about you guys, but that was such a big game growing up for me. It was a game that like I first got introduced to it when I was a teenager. I won't go into the whole story about that, but I was not able to play it back then. I just got to see it. And it was a major game that I wanted to play. Really, really interested in that game. Didn't get to for a long time. And then a few years later, Fable 2 came out. Dude, Fable 2 was like a whole, so yeah, it is the Earth one that's the fence down. Yeah, so Gamma totally had it called. He knew exactly what was up. I was wrong about the water one. Which makes sense if it's like a tribute debuff instead of. So this one's defense, fire is attack, and water's like a tribute. Like, or status debuff is what I'm assuming. Okay. And I need to make these stronger too. Let's use Gala again. Let's use Gala. And we're basically just going to be using spells. I think that's the way to do this one. I think we're just going to keep doing that. We're going to run around the outside of this town, heal up, use all of our spells again, and heal up again. The only downside is like these take a little bit, but that's fine. But I figure if we spend like 20 minutes, half an hour doing this, like just imagine the amount of power we'll be able to do later. And we'll be able to get all the cool new armor for everybody. That's the other thing I'm thinking of doing. That's the other reason I'm interested. But like, so Fable 2 is such a huge thing for us. And like, it was very different for me from what I remembered when I watched Fable 1. Because Fable 1 was, it felt almost more like, I don't know if any of you guys have done anything with code, but it was like Python compared to like, say, Java, where Java goes, Baldoni, what's up? How are you doing? I'm honestly, I'm just kind of leveling up at the moment. We've already beaten 2 bosses. We're quite a bit farther ahead than I expected we'd be from this morning stream. And I'm just chatting about Fable now, about the new one and about like the second game and stuff. And the last thing I was saying was like, how are you doing today, by the way? I want to make sure. Oh, here, give me a second. Let me. I'm trying to just use like all my spells. I have not been leveling them up, so I'm like, this is a good time to level things up. And we have like a sacrificial, insanely terrifying spell. So I'm just, not excited about it, but I'm also excited about it. For anyone who has not checked out Baldoni, please check out Baldoni. He is awesome. I've talked about him before on stream. I think the last time I was streaming, I went and like I mentioned how he was playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So please check him out. He also does a lot of Street Fighter and stuff like that. The dude is awesome. You know nothing of Fable? Well, buckle up, Baldoni. This is the time. So this one's gonna be on PS5 and Xbox. Um, Fable is legit. So the first one was basically like you basically learn that there's like a whole bunch, there's like hero bloodline that are like they can use magic, they get stronger as they kill things, kind of like an anime character. Just as you beat things, you get experience, you get stronger, and like the story mentions that, like that is the thing your characters do. Um, and the way the first one worked is that you went and you have your might, which is your physical stats, your I think it was might, magic, and I want to say dex, but that's not it. It's not dex. But it was like, so you had colors, so red, blue, and yellow. Yellow was your dex, your like shooting, your archery, skills like that. Might was your strength, and then blue was the magic. And everything that you fought and killed in a specific way, or in the second one even just attacked in a specific way, you get experience for that. So like you can just start hitting people with your weapon a whole bunch, and you can get experience. And then when you go to your pause menus and stuff, you can decide when to use your experience, what to use it in. So like if you like look up the first game, you'll see a lot of people where they're like, oh, I'm just going like a pure strength build, and their characters start off as like skinny little kids, and then like an hour into the game they're just like these like jack dudes that are walking around like this because they went like pure strength. So they have like an abundance of muscle, they've got like hair on their arms because they're stronger. Just it's nuts. And it also had a why can I not think of what it's called? A It had a karma system. I think that's what it was. A karma system to where like, let's say you were just good. You attacked people, you did whatever, or you did what you were supposed to do. You fought monsters, you protected people, whatever. You would get good karma, and eventually like you'd get like a halo. It was very very cool. I highly suggest. I'll mention 2 in a second, and 2 is the one I highly suggest. Some people suggest 1, but I suggest 2. But so like if you're doing good, you're eating vegetables, you're being nice to people, stuff like that. And then like emotes do it too. Like if you go up to people and fart in their faces, you'll gross them out, and they will. And if you mess up if you do it to the right person enough times, they'll puke, and you'll get negative karma for making someone sick. Um, oh my gosh. Give me just a second, you guys. I might have bad karma. All right. Give me just a second. I'm just gonna turn this off. Sorry about that. Like I mentioned early this morning that I've got like, hi Sid, how are you doing today? How like there's a chance I've got to go pick up my dad and all kinds of other stuff today. But it's gonna be like during my off time anyway. So I am still gonna go for another hour on this, and then I should be back. I might be like an hour off for like Hogwarts Legacy, but I will be playing that today. But yeah, good morning, Sid. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good morning too. You came in right during a phone call, but now that the phone call's over, we're talking about Fable again, and I'm just so excited. We talked about Fable 1 a little bit. That's kind of the gist of it. You said you might have karma IRL. You make it. Wait, are you making people puke in real life with those farts? Because it's like, if I remember right, it's only if they puke, Baldoni. If it's just farting on people, they get grossed out. But you got to make them puke. Oh, and also you can kick chickens. It's important that you know that you can kick chickens. Always good to watch someone play my Legaia. My roommate is being a little bee. Oh, sorry to hear that. It always sucks when someone you're living with, especially, is just causing problems or just whatever's. There's a lot of ways to be a little bee. That's why I'm like, just gonna leave that open-ish. But no, I've been loving this game. This game is so good. You did catch me though, so I have not really been grinding or anything in this game, and I don't think I really need to. But like, I just beat 2 bosses. I went to the top of one mountain. I beat I don't want to, because Baldoni's here. I want to call him Saldoni. That's not his name. But I beat Matisasi and Songi. I beat Songi, and then I don't think I made people puke. Oh, then yeah, you don't have that bad karma. You're good. You're good, Baldoni. And then the
Run.
I haven't had run used in a while. So I beat Songi, and then I went through the whole castle area, and I beat Saryu. So we beat like we freed the entire town of where I'm at, and I got this like really cool creepy skill I'm gonna use here in just a minute for Matisasi. It's creepy, but it's like so powerful, and I was like, what happens if I train it a little bit? So I'm spending like the next like 20 minutes just kind of going back and forth. Sorry if it's a little bit boring. So this is gonna be just me chatting with you guys and going back. This skill though, if you're like, how could a skill be creepy? This is creepy. Everything about this is creepy. The way that thing looks, the eyeballs, the open mouth thing it does here in a minute, the fact that it's basically sacrificing a thing. Since you're a pro RPGer, do you like the Final Fantasy series? If so, what's your favorite entry? So I very much do. In all honesty, I've never finished most of it. So Final Fantasy 13 was on my like 3rd playthrough, like actually going through it and deciding I'm going to beat it. It was a really good game, surprisingly. It was just a little bit weird first off, especially like your first intro to it was odd. The Final Fantasy, is it 3, I think, is where it's like you have the Crystal Guardians or whatever, and you've got 4 characters that you play as, and you have just a buttload of jobs. I think that was my favorite. The idea that I could go and like eventually become a samurai and a ninja and run around and beat up my enemies, it was really cool. I really did like that one. So I think that one's probably it. In all honesty, no, it's not. Neither of those two. It's neither of those two. So I have beaten that one, which I think is 3. I've played a buttload of 8, but I've never beaten it. I played Final Fantasy 13 and beat it. I've played 16, still haven't beaten it. I beat 15. And then I've played some of 7, but I beat Crisis Core. If I have to go with what my favorite Final Fantasy is, it's an offshoot because of what it is, but Crisis Core. That's what got me into, like, I played Kingdom Hearts, and a part of me was going to be like, yeah, no, my favorite Final Fantasy is Kingdom Hearts. But I got into playing Final Fantasy first off from Kingdom Hearts because I saw Cloud and Sephiroth. Had to know where they came from. Um, Never fully played Final Fantasy 7 just because when I played Kingdom Hearts, I couldn't afford Final Fantasy 7. Um, and when I got into, playing more of the different games, like I still haven't played that one. And I did play Crisis Core as a teenager though, and that just like, dude, that was one of the few games where I got to the very end and I was crying. Like, this will probably cause like laughs, and also everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, this dude's a total freaking nerd." The end of Crisis Core. Not only was I doing that fight where there's no way to win, it's an endless fight, and I'm crying as the wheels changing and you're seeing Zach's memories. But like, your favorite is Final Fantasy 7. I still want to play Final Fantasy 7. I still need to, but I have the original now. I want to play the original, and then I also want to play all the remakes. I've kind of been waiting on the remakes, though. I played a little bit of one, and I'm like, I have to play more. I just haven't yet. Well, you're at least gravitating near my favorite too. Yeah, I mean, it's Final Fantasy 7 is what it's gonna probably be, but like specifically Crisis Core. But yeah, no, I'm bawling at the end as the wheels are turning, as it's showing all those like memories, and then oh man, I can't believe I'm gonna reveal this one. Uh, when the credits rolled, like it was late. It was late at night, so I had just been bawling my eyes out. I was still kind of crying. I was like, something about that story hit really hard. And I'm sitting there and the credits are rolling, and I'm just like, I need to be a better person. I need to be strong. I need to be more like Zach. And I remember getting up, and I did like 200 plus squats, or I just kept doing squats until the credits ended. Like how he does those like up and down squats. Yeah, I was basically crying and doing squats. That would probably be my favorite one. That brings back tears and laughter thinking back to that. God, I need to go play the remake. Um, but yeah, no. So I love the Final Fantasy series. I have not played them all, which is why I don't have like a major specific favorite or anything. I think that's kind of why that is for me. The remakes are pretty good too. They look amazing. I cannot wait to play them. But yeah, no, just even now looking back in my memory, I'm like, oh man, I did that. I did cry and squat for like an hour at 20 minutes, however long it was that the credits rolled. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah. I think that's gonna have to be that answer. No other game. Gosh, I've cried with some games. Like some just hit the feels right, like they hit you just the right way. RPG, not RPGs, like all kinds of stuff. But some just hit those spots. That's the first one that made me cry and made me work out and made me do other things. The whole story of Final Fantasy 7 is very emotional heavy. I know a lot of it. Um, just like looking stuff up over the years. Like I said, I looked up Final Fantasy 7 after playing Kingdom Hearts. So I learned a little bit there. And then I've seen the movie uh Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children like 17 times. And so I remember when I initially watched the movie, I was like, okay, I have to go figure out why. When I was a kid playing Final Fantasy 7, I cried when Aerith died. Oh yeah, no, I don't know who doesn't know that Aerith died. Good day to you, friend. I see you're playing some Legaia. How are you enjoying it? I am freaking super enjoying it. Hello, Dark Red Dove. This game's amazing. It was suggested to me a couple weeks ago. I'd barely ever heard of it before, or before that. Um, and I am loving it. Right now, I'm doing like a little training cycle. Um, because I have a really creepy move and I want to see how strong it'll hit if I train it a little bit. Heck yeah, pleasure to meet you. Oh, yeah, first playthrough. Awesome. I adore this game. First RPG I ever played. Yeah, I've played a lot of different RPGs. This is insane though. This is not at all what I expected. When I picked up this game, I thought it was just gonna be like really basic turn-based RPG. Just all that kind of stuff. The idea that like not only do you go through and you have like a combo system for your fighting that you can adjust on the fly for like your stamina, basically your AP, but then you don't technically have magic. You summon up these dudes, and it's like, oh my gosh, everything about this is so cool. You should also play Breath of Fire 3. Baldoni, so to all of you guys in chat, if you guys are interested, I have a Discord. Don't jump ship just yet. I have a Discord, and in my Discord, I have a whole section that's basically just like, give me suggestions on games, and I have like a wheel that I've made, and I'll show you that really quick. And the whole idea is that in the mornings I'll be playing. So this is what I currently have on there. So in the mornings I'll be going and playing these like older games. This will be like retro time or oldies time. And so I think, because you said, yeah, you said Breath of Fire 3. I don't have Breath of Fire on here, but I have the game. All right, I don't have it on my wheel, but I definitely have the game. It is Breath of Fire 3 is on there. I have to go double check my wheel now. I like how I showed you the wheel to be like, look what I got. I got you covered, and it wasn't there. I did a good one with that. I did good. I always really loved how the models. Yeah, and like I found out there was I do have Wild Arms. I have the. Yeah, I have the first one. That was a series I was always interested in, but I've never played it. They're honestly on this list, the only ones I played, because we have right now we've got Monster Seed, Breath of Fire 3, which is technically not on this list, but I have it. Brave Fencer, Muso Shida, Xenogears, Valkyrie Profile, Wild Arms, Lunar, Legend of Dragoon, Grandia, the first and second Star Oceans, Drakengard, because I was told that would be a kind of like it's kind of like a Warriors type game or or like a Warriors type thing, like a Muso. And then ones that I've played or that I've been interested in that I put on here were Castlevania Curse of Darkness. I already played Lament of Innocence, Dual Hearts, which I'd only ever heard of, and I've heard it was good. I don't know. The original Prince of Persia, and then Driver. Those are what I currently have on this list. Any Wild Arms? Nice. You posted on Discord? Heck yeah, Baldoni. I've also I saw you posted like some it wasn't recently, but like last week you posted another song. Dude, I am freaking loving the music that you're posting over there. Like straight up. The only thing I've posted so far has been from the one game, but I think I'm gonna go check out all the games I've already played and start posting some music from them. And Wild Arms, nice, huge fan of that series. Okay, I've always been interested in heavy yeah, is it Heavy Arms? Wild Arms. There was like a Wild Arms game for like the Xbox 360 or something years ago, and it looked really cool, but I've never played it. So I've always been interested in the series, but never done anything with it. Musashi, yeah, I have Musashi too. Dang, some of my all-time favorites. I feel like I've been more and more. So when I was looking up Musashi, I recognized the character. Like I'd seen the sprite before, or the like picture of him on the cover. Never played the game. I thought he was an anime character. I didn't know he was for the game. Okay. I always recommend this game. Okay. I streamed that recently, Dual Hearts. I'm guessing it was good then. It's an amazing. Oh, I should have just. I have this problem where I ask questions or I think farther ahead, and if I just read or wait 30 seconds, I'll get the answer. It's an amazing game. I actually got a cameo commission from Mona Marshall last year. Wait, is Mona Marshall the like one of the like designers and stuff? Because that's legit. If so, that's freaking awesome. That's so cool if you did. Let's see. BOF3. Oh, Breath of Fire 3. Musashi, which I believe is the one I mentioned, the Musashi one. Xenogears, yep, Final Fantasy 7. I don't know if I don't have Final Fantasy 7 on this list. I'm gonna add it. All or must play RPGs. I will be adding Final Fantasy. I don't know why I don't have more Final Fantasies on this list. That's so cool. Yeah, no, that's super cool. Friggin'. I'm just gonna keep calling. Can I just call you Dove? If you want Dark Red Dove, I'll do that too. But I'm just Dove's flows. Wild Arms has never been on the Xbox version. What was it that I saw though? I'll look it up and I'll find it later. Because I'm really interested as to what I saw then. Because it was a very colorful looking game. I'll give you that. It was like a heavy arms or something. I thought it was something arms. Let's see. Always has been on PlayStation consoles. Oh gosh, Dual Hearts was not as good as I remember when I played it as a kid, unfortunately. But I was glad to get a copy of the game. That is super cool. Dude, Master Teacher Sifu Sensei is kicking ass, Baldo. Yeah. Matisse, he's kicking butt. He's now that he's got like some of his like he's like my main magic dude now, which is surprising. But he's kicking butt. Lost Odyssey. Maybe it was Lost Odyssey. No, it wasn't Lost Odyssey. Give me a second. Now I have to find it really quick. Where's it again? Actually, let's get into another battle real quick, because then I can like do the auto thing where I just have them like I put all the inputs in and then I can just go look it up. Because Lost Odyssey is on my list of like I need to play and never have. Oh, sorry, Mona Marshall's voice. Oh, she voiced Musashi. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, because like I said, I've never played the game, so I had no idea. Like, yeah. Okay, I've got this going. Go. Let's see what I can do. Fast I can do it.
Well, Christ on a stick. I guess there is a God.
Thank you so much for the follow. I'm assuming it's Dove. Let me go back here real quick. Thank you so much for the follow, Dove. No. What was it that I had? Oh, that's what it was. It was not Wild Arms. It's a game called Enchanted Arms. I it just had arms in it, and that was enough for my brain to be like, it could have been Wild Arms. So those are both on my list. Lost Odyssey, Wild Arms. Let's see. I think I played one entry of Wild Arms. I apparently have never seen any of Wild Arms because I thought Enchanted Arms was Wild Arms. I'm a huge fan of her. She's really passionate and sweet and stuff. That's awesome. I don't know the names of a lot of like even voice actors and stuff like that. I need to do better with it. But like I don't know, you might need the close up really quick. But like if you look behind me, I haven't done any commissions or anything. But there's two pictures over there. I got to meet them a couple years ago. The dude that did the voice acting for Sore from Tales of Shilia. That's one of my like favorite Tales games. And then the dude that did the voice for Master of Masters from Kingdom Hearts. Who, if you're not sure who that is, I believe he's also the one who does Piccolo. And also like I got it for a friend of mine. He also does Purry Purry Prisoner from One Punch Man for the English dubs. Let me get this going real quick. Oh, you're not doing anything. Yeah. I just want. This will be the last run of training. You are so welcome. I appreciate your kind of passion. Oh, of course. Absolutely. I honestly, like, one of the big things I do with, like, one of the reasons I went into streaming was partially because I don't know how to talk. Or, sorry, that's the exact opposite. I don't know how to stop talking. And I play a buttload of video games, and I'm also, like, it may not seem it right now because we're talking about video games, but I tend to be fairly introverted. And I was like, if I and I go out of my way to kind of go meet people and stuff, but it's sometimes really difficult. And I was like, if I get online, like I can just chat with people and have a good time. Someone stole medicine from me. What monster did that? Um, and yeah, I will be following you as well. Thank you so much. Do you stream by any chance? Let me check. Ooh. Oh, dude. Mega Man X Command? I've never even heard of that one. Hi-Fi Rush was good. Dude, that looks sick. Uh, that looks super, super awesome. I have so much respect for VA work. Oh, I absolutely do too. It's so incredible. It's something that like, even now growing up, I never train. I don't have practice, but it's always something that you want to do. I think everybody wants to do it. Um, you're always hoping that like, oh man, maybe I'll be able to do a voice one day. It's yeah, it's voiceover work is such a odd and really cool category of things because it's like they have to put so much work into it and they also have to get so lucky to be able to do it. And then anytime you hear stories of them like doing the voiceover work, it until they get like really big, and even then sometimes it's like it doesn't always, unless you meet like the fans and stuff, it's not as like they, I don't know, like they just get kind of put in a room and it's like, all right, go do your work. They just don't get the recognition sometimes. I'm kind of the same way. I love talking. Oily Doily, hello. Someone's playing Legends of Legaia. Hello, Oily Doily. I hope you're having a good morning. I'm kind of the same way. I love talking, and I have done public speaking before, and streaming is a wonderful hobby. It really is. For me, like, I'm glad you brought up public speaking. I've mentioned it before. Like, I hated it. Um, and then I accidentally found I was okay at it. And now it's become kind of a thing that when I do public speaking, whether it's like for a class or I used to have some jobs where I'd have to go in front of some people. Um, it was, it's become fun, like legitimately enjoyable now. So yeah, how long have you been streaming? So I started streaming in March of 25, but it was like very rare and sporadic. So like I didn't really get more heavily into streaming until like June or July. And then it's kind of been just bumping up from there. Right now, I have an odd schedule because I'm going to school as well. So if you guys don't always see me on, I do have a schedule. I promise. It is normally Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Also, sometimes just randomly on those other days, I'll just stream if I have time. But I'll like post and stuff about it. But yeah, so I've been streaming since then. What about yourself? I do. Last September was, I think, 4.5 years. You've been streaming for 4.5 years? Dude, that's sick. That's so awesome. I am not only just like seeing your channel for the little bit that I was able to see, but like especially that you've been doing it for so long. Like it's got, I have no doubt that you've got like a badass channel. So I'm glad you stopped by because I will definitely be checking out your stuff. That's very cool. I don't know much about English dubs. I grew up with Japanese dubs on games. Obviously Portuguese for animes and cartoons. That's cool too. Cause yeah, it makes sense that you did Portuguese. It does. Yeah, most of mine were English or I listened to like Japanese, like what you had mentioned. Um, but like I grew up on Toonami, so a lot of my initial voice VA like introduction um was the US dubbed. Let's see. Me too. I wish I had some talent to do it. Right? It's such a cool thing. Like that's the easiest way that I can put it without like going into a long description. Because like I said, it's obviously takes a lot of work, but it's something that anyone not doing it will sit there and be like, oh, I can make voices. I can do that kind of stuff. So it's such a cool thing, and like you said, I really respect it. Let me start. Let's see. Woo! Thank you so much. I did not. Why is it? Why? 1 second. I'm so sorry. Baldoni, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. I knew they were bits, but I didn't know who gave them. I have it like, I have my screen all messed up at the moment. I need to go fix it. And so I was like, I didn't get to see the name. Yeah, no. Maybe? We're gonna do this. No, I think we're gonna use time storage. Let's see. I'm huge into JRPGs, action RPGs, 3D platformers, rhythm games. Love Wild Arms. Mega Man is so good. I'm not gonna lie, I like Metroidvanias more. So like the Mega Man ZX series is like that one. I love those. The Mega Man Zero collections. Those are probably my favorites. And also into game collecting and other collecting too, like finals. That's legitimately awesome. I've never been into collecting vinyls, or cassettes for that matter, but I used to collect a lot of CDs and stuff like that. No, I just told myself I don't want to do that. Hi, welcome Tornado Flame. Dude. I freaking love doing all the different skills with him. She did not do what I wanted her to do. She does not have enough energy. Oh, be right back after ads. Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry about the ads, by the way. I've been trying to get rid of them, and they're doing more than they're supposed to. Oh my gosh. Here, give me a second. I'm going to read through these before I play the game for a minute, because I did not realize I was that far behind. I might stream Mega Man X series from 1 to 4 on the stream after I finish Symphony of the Night. Dude, you're still playing Symphony of the Night. You're going to play Mega Man X series? Good luck to you, sir. I freaking love that series. You're actually pretty good at streaming, to be honest. You're a natural, so keep it up. Is it your first playthrough? This is my first playthrough of Legends of Legaia. This was new. Yeah, I freaking love the game. It's so cool. Sorry, how long did you say you've been streaming? Oh, since March. March was when I had officially started, and then I kind of like took it really slow until about June. And then I really peaked up right around like November, was like when I kind of figured out my schedule and when I could do things. So exciting. It's almost been a year. Yeah, it's almost a year. That's wonderful. I hope it's been a very positive journey. It has. It was a lot more positive than I expected, to be honest. I learned how to use bits yesterday. Nice, Valdoni. I remember what I did too. I ended up buying bits, and I was like, ooh, I can just... Did you know that you can like... I've done this to a couple people. I'll go in there, and you can like press 1 on the bits. You can then like highlight the number 1 and you can change it to 69. Don't do that for me. I taught you. You got to do it to somebody else, and you got to pass on that knowledge to someone else. But so it'll be 1 gem, so 1 triangle gem, but it'll say 69. That's what I've been doing. I go to like I'll go to different streams like 69 bits. The goblin enemies are so frustrating with their steals. They're the ones that were stealing from me. I gotcha. Let me get this back into auto mode. We can just have them fight. I believe in them. I believe they'll do a good job. I've been training for 5, 10, 20 minutes. I bet it is. At least for me, it has been a blast. Still new to the... Oh yeah. Like there's so much I'm learning. Like I just got to the point where I'm like, so like I just got to where like I can do stuff like this now. Where I've got like a command bot and everything I'm working on, because I've done stuff with coding. I've just never gone full into it with this, like with the bots. So I'm really excited that I finally have those and stuff like that. Let's see, where was I? Oh, I thought I pressed it. I've been getting into video game OST. What's OST? Why I feel like I know what that original soundtracks. Dude, I love video game original soundtracks. In fact, most of, you know how like I listen to a lot of them on Spotify. If I can get them, I will in CD. But like my whole Spotify playlist for this year was like, here are your top 5. And I think I had like, because I was over at some friends, I think I had like a section that was like Eminem or something, because we just partied to Eminem sometimes. But then the rest of it was like Devil May Cry, Mega Man Battle Network series, EXE soundtrack, Legend of Zelda, the Hyrule Collection. And I think number one this year was Devil May Cry 5's collection. And then number 2 was the Symphony of the Night collection. God, it was so much fun to listen to those. We're just gonna we're just gonna do this really quick. And that. Oh yes. That's so wonderful. I'd love to collect vinyls, but it's so expensive. I'm a huge music geek. I would have spent so much money, right? That's my other issue with them. That's why I've been using Spotify. It's like I will just not have money if I do that. I already don't have money. How am I gonna have less money than no money? And I'll find a way to get those. Getting a schedule can be so tricky too, but once you get that down and meet some great people you feel vibe and connect with, it just goes from there in so many beautiful ways. It really is. I've been really trying. Baldoni's one I chat with a lot. Dude just went Kaioken. I'm over here just trying to chat and letting my guys do their stuff, and a couple dudes are just going Kaioken. I don't like that, and I don't think I've seen that yet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use some spells. That seems bad. I need you to kill them now. Roll a 6. You rolled a 1. I'm sorry. You rolled a 1. Oof. Yeah, got it. Absolutely. There's some great sellers on eBay too. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, I need to post another song in Discord. Yeah, absolutely. Void, how's it going? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know you showed up at first because your color is the same as some of the other colors. Sorry. Just how it happens. I don't have a way to change that. I think I do actually, but I don't know how. I just learned how to do a bot. And those are his only things. I need to go make more. I am actually working on like a battle thing too. Like a boss battle thing. I was looking up some stuff, and it'll be like a boss that'll show up in the top like right corner of my screen, or I can put it wherever I want. But a boss will show up, and then anyone that's interested in chat can like vie in to like go fight it, and can either like choose a job or get a random one, and then they'll be able to do different attacks to it or something like skill or random attacks or something to it. It's very much a work in progress, but it looks really cool, so I'm stoked about it. Nerds here. Us? No way. I thought it was always random unless you're a certain role. So so I was looking, one of the ones I was looking up, it is you can choose a certain role. Like when you vie in, you can like the one that was an example was like exclamation mark something warrior, exclamation mark something priest, and as long as they were jobs, then you could like have specific things for them. So that's kind of what I was thinking of doing. Better not steal something from me again, you goblin. He was just standing there for a second. I was worried. But yeah, no. Friggin' A though. The seriously though, the music, the original soundtracks, all the time. I think so. I've also had like an issue. You son of a gun! I don't need that item, but it's the principle of the thing. I'm gonna have a dude punch you in the face. You're the first dude we're punching in the face. Everybody punch him in the face. I should have changed everything to like just the right arm punch and just punched him in the face. Instead of any special skills, just punch the dude in the face. But yeah, no, like it's so I have issues like memorizing like the words in songs. I don't know why. I always have. I used to play violin. I used to do stuff like that. So I'm good with music, but something about just like the words, the lyrics, I just don't get. Like my brain doesn't store it. Oh, that looks better. I don't remember it looking as electrified before. Is it because I like went up a level? Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, no, I listen to the soundtracks so often, so. I will actually go and like for fun, I will like the Castlevania games. I will. I have a list somewhere in my Spotify where I've just found as many of the songs for different levels and stuff as I can, and I've put them in there, and I've randomized it, and then I will play it on random, and I will just like listen to the music and jam out, and then try to figure out what game it's from before I ever look at the screen or anything. And I've gotten really good at figuring it out, like not just from hearing them a lot, from like playing the games and being like, this is the Mortiva Aqueduct from Curse of Darkness, or the music sounds kind of scratchy and it sounds more 2D-ish. So it's either going to be, Circle of the Moon, or it's going to be this one. And it's like, oh, you know what? This sound wasn't in that. It's not Circle of the Moon. It's this one. And I've gotten good at like figuring out where it is in the game, like what was going on. Yeah, I did play the violin. I played it for like 3-4 years. I still have a violin over there. I need to go. I've lost my ear for it, if that makes sense. So like I used to be able to tune it by myself. I'd clean it, all that kind of stuff. And then I stopped playing it for a while. I ended up leaving the state, and I left my violin here because I just used it more for personal and for school. And so when I left the state, I didn't have any room to bring it with me. And so when I came back, I was like, I'd lost it, like just that ear for tuning and stuff. So I've kind of let it go to the wayside. I need to go pick it back up and really take care of it again. Like I've taken care of it, but like, you know what I mean? Like go through and there you go through, make sure all the strings are set up the way they should be, make sure the bow is set up properly, because I think some of the hairs were loose, were like breaking and snapping too. Not being able to remember lyrics is brutal when playing Vandal. What's Vandal? And if I'm saying that wrong, I might just be dumb. That is a possibility. Vandal. That's cool. I used to play guitar. I played for a solid 10 years. I don't have that much experience. I said like 4 maybe. But quit it at college times and stuff. Isn't college like the best time to have a guitar? To be a guitar guy? Like, isn't that what they like? Isn't that one of the big jokes with guitars? Is like the best thing to do is to like get your guitar skills so that you can go be a guitar guy in college, and then like the campfire guitar guy. You gave it up at those points, Baldoni. Yeah, look at all the electricity. I don't remember it being like that, but that's so cool. Still have my favorite one. That's cool. No, that's really cool. I'm glad you still have that guitar, because like that's the thing how I am with like collecting too, especially when it comes to things I use like skateboards. I know it's not music, but I used to go, and like every state I went to, I'd make another longboard, and I don't have all of them anymore, but like I still have like 2 or 3. And my favorite one is, I've got all my favorite stuff exactly in that corner, guys. The stuff we're talking about. Vandal's a web game where you guess the song one instrument at a time. I'm not gonna do good at that. I'm gonna do so bad at that. I'm gonna have to go try it now and see how truly. What is that? The alien queen from frickin' Alien? I'll read more in a second. What the heck is that? Guys, stop posing. I get it. You're all Super Saiyan wannabes. But, like, what is this? Allura. And that's a light cereal? That is a monster. Why is the farther we're getting into the games, the more, like, actual horror monsters we're fighting? Okay, that's not what I meant to do, but it's fine. No, I'm not the acoustic cheesy songs guy. It could have been like anime songs. I'm just saying. I would have played the awesome anime songs, or the. Can you imagine just like standing at a campfire? Hey guys, here's that one song from Death Note, and then you just go nuts. Here's that song that everyone knows when that one guy died that one time because of a heart attack on Death Note. Here is Chala Head Chala from Dragon Ball Z. I was more the electric classic rock metal guy. I mean, Chala Head Chala is kind of Kind of like classic rock, wasn't it? I don't see why you weren't playing that. That just feels like the jam everyone should go with. Spirit, yeah. Let's see. No popularity for Pantera and Megadeth fans in college. That does make sense. Yeah, when you put it that way. But like still. Let's see. I did pretty well as a metalhead. I can see you as a metalhead. I think we've talked about music a little bit before too. Ooh, what's that? Sorry, shiny door. Totally broke my focus. I was never a healing flower. What an amazing room. I feel like I have to go poke some of these walls. Never mind. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. It was something. It had words in it. It had things to say. Oh yeah. I was never like a full-on metalhead. I'm very much into like the sounds of music though. Like if that makes sense. Okay, not the song. That's not a bad song though, honestly, if you just take out the lyrics. But like the actual like we were talking about like the background music and the original soundtrack music and stuff like that. The instrumentals. I love instrumentals. I cannot get enough of them. I don't mind lyrics. I have nothing wrong with lyrics. But like I said, I won't remember the lyrics. But like the instruments themselves and stuff like that, as long as I can hear the ones I remember, I'll know the song, or at least I'll know where it's going. Let's see. Me Too, but not as popular as the cheesy stuff in our version country. Oh, gotcha. Let me beat up some dudes again. Let's everybody spirit up. Everybody do it. You're good. There's a great metal cover of Chala Hedgehog. I'm gonna have to look up Chala Hedgehog metal cover. Is a pretty metal influence, right? I thought so. I knew it was. Bloodstained Child's cover is good. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've always liked the original, like Chala Hedgehog. I've never like looked up a cover for it. I think I need to though. Ooh, wait a second. I need. Okay, who's out here? So I've got an orb and I've got Sortie. She could use both. So let's give her orb if possible. Yeah, I don't know if I can get her orb. I didn't look it up either. It was just a Japanese band I liked and played one day. Dude, there was I wish I remembered the band. There was a band I used to listen to, and all they would do is video game and anime covers. And one of the big ones they were known for was One Winged Angel. Oh, it was so cool anytime that came on. Just, oh. Yeah, sorry. Thinking back. I'm not gonna get any skills for her because she's too fast now. I'm gonna have to like plan out. Ooh, an escalator. I'm gonna have to like plan out my moves to get her any skills, and that's if they drop the skills I want. How's my health at? Not bad. I really thought I'd be dying a lot worse. Door? No. Door? No. No. Oh no, I just realized. Okay, I have to get these two. We have to, because I said it. How can I get her Allura? Let's assume that she's gonna go first, so we're gonna do that. And then you're gonna do that. As long as he doesn't kill it. But I totally spaced. I was having such a good conversation with you guys that I totally just spaced. So I'm off in 7 minutes. So I apologize. So I'm actually gonna have to be cutting this off here soon. So we will not be getting through this. I've gotten through a couple bosses though. You know, today's been a good day. We got a terrifying skill, which you guys won't see it. I've already shown it a whole bunch of times, but okay, we're gonna do this now. And I will use his terrifying skill for anyone who has not seen it yet. Because if this doesn't give you nightmares, I don't know what will. This is a terrifying skill, and I know it would scare the crud out of me. I just want the power. Yeah, watch this. I'm not even joking. This is pure nightmare fuel. If you guys like watch this and you're like, oh, it's nothing. Where's your brain? Like, what's going on? How is it not anything? This is like pure like sacrifice and demonic stuff. I'll be quiet. He already looks creepy, just up there. That, what the is that? I do not like that. And then it like goes through like a pinpoint part of their body. What kind of insane bull is that move? I'm sorry, that is terrifying.
What the hell is even that?
Right? Dude, Baldoni, I cannot agree more. That whole move is insane. Oh, hey, is this like a Pokemon fossil? Am I getting Ammonite? Wait, is that not his name? Amanite? Oh, that's Dynamite from Hoodooing. Ammonite. I'm pretty sure it's Ammonite. But yeah, no. And look at her. She looks like an alien queen. I liked it. I love some Nightmare Fuel. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I did not. Dude, my bar is almost covering the entire bottom screen. For her, that is insane. She has a butt cannon? Man, this game really went and turned from like, yeah, no, you have these like things that like live on you and stuff like that, and they'll like help you out and yada yada, to like these things are parasitic and they're letting us know they're parasitic. I'm that guy who always I have to learn to read. I am that guy who always likes the dark brooding characters. You know the type. Oh, sometimes like the villains more than the heroes. Your favorite hero is Batman, isn't it? Or like the Shadow. One of those two. And then your villains are always those ones that are just hiding in the corners and stuff like that. I get that. Must be off, Cloud and crew. But it was so great stopping by to see you. I will definitely be back. Dove, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna be getting off here shortly anyway. Out of curiosity, when do you? Let me give you a shout out real quick. When do you normally stream too? Because I want to make sure to go stop by because I'm really interested. Oh, and I didn't give one to Void. All right, I know I'm near the end of the stream, but this is for you, Void. Nutty, how's it going? So sorry you got here right at the end of the stream too. Oh, for me, usually Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, I will definitely be stopping by. I'm really interested in checking out those games. I'm interested in checking out your streams. I think it's gonna be awesome. No, I missed it, dude. Not gonna lie, this whole stream has been kind of crazy. We ended up we beat 2 different bosses, no problem. Like, no deaths, no one fainted, nothing. I don't know how I did okay as I did. We've gotten like, I'll show you my super horrifying skill here in a minute before I go save. But that's kind of like the gist of, that's kind of the epitome of everything I've done. We talked about Fable, all kinds of stuff. But I will be back tomorrow too. I'll be back today, but I'll be playing Hogwarts Legacy. We'll be playing this again tomorrow. Like I said, any day that I actually have the time, I will be playing this. But Nadia, it's good. Oh wait, I just realized I gave everyone else one. Why did I not give you one? I don't understand the process that my brain goes through. Why is my OBS working? Can you guys still see me? I'm hoping you can. I mean, I'm getting off here in a moment anyway. Wait. Never mind. It's good. Okay. It's still good. Okay. So I have you. Ooh, I like that. Neon Dancing Man. Yeah, let me show you the super creepy thing real quick. And then I'm going to have to go find a save. And we'll be getting off here shortly. But yeah, it's like real creepy. I don't like it. Baldoni likes it. Baldoni thinks it's pretty cool. It is cool. It's like way too... It's overpowered as all heck. Like, I don't really like it. But if you guys have seen me or seen my channel, you know I'm not great with horror games. My character in Alien Isolation, which I've still not played on here. Not sure when I'll be playing it. Probably one day. Oh wait, I said I would show you this. This skill. This is the skill. When you see this skill. Where's Baldoni? He was here just a few minutes ago. Your favorite hero is Lobo or Constantine? Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And I don't know if Baldoni heard that, but yeah. Baldoni was here just a couple minutes ago. That's what I was reading from. We're talking, he likes the dark heroes or the dark villains and stuff like that. Yeah, check out this skill. This is freaking nightmare fuel. I'm glad I didn't play this as a kid. Well, not true. I wish I had, but like this specifically. This would have freaked me out bad. Like, where the hell did that come from? It's like just this whole pedestal sacrifice thing. The werewolf dudes, if you do that on them, it goes straight through their mouths. Think it's cute? Of course you do, boy. You and Baldoni both think it's cute and cool. I'm over here sitting there like, all right, calm yourself down. It's okay. The weird, creepy bunny spike monster thing isn't gonna get you. It can't get you. And you guys are like, oh, I wish I had a plushie of that. Oh my god. It looks so cool. Okay, maybe not exactly like that, but I think you get what I mean. Maybe. Or exactly like that, whichever one fits. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've made that exact voice for certain plushies. That is why I currently have a Toothless that's dressed up like Ryu, and I also have a Heartless back there. Like I said, everything's in that corner. Oh, what's this? Can I save? That was pretty accurate. That is pretty accurate. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Isn't it just the coolest? I mean, like I said, that's how I tend to do it, so. I do and don't want to just keep going up. Because I don't have time to fight the other boss. So yeah, we'll fight this thing. Oh, it's just a level 2. Yeah, I think what we're just gonna do is we're gonna go all out. We're gonna blow it up. And then we're gonna use a couple of, a gate of light, and then a gate of wind. And we're gonna go save at the town that heals me for free. And then when we get on tomorrow, the goal will be to beat this castle and see what else is in the game. This is a pretty cool move too, but it's like, this isn't as cool as some of the others. You're pretending to work. Well, I'm glad I caught you before you ended. Oh yeah, no, I'm glad you did too. Thank you so much for stopping by. How's your day going? Are you going to be streaming or anything today? Baldoni. Oh, that's right. You're at work right now, aren't you, Baldoni? I spaced. It's just the way my brain works, but the instant you were like, I'm pretending to work, the first thing that pops in my mind is that like old video of like the cat, but like a puppet instead that's just like doing that on the keyboard, like, how's it going, boss? Yeah, work's going great. That's the first thing that popped in my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna stream Witchfire. And then I got ooh, I did hear you were doing a collab earlier. Where did I hear that? Was it M? I don't remember who I heard that from, but I did hear it. I don't know what Witchfire is though. I'm gonna have to look that up after this. Not gonna stream today. Fridays I'm. Dude, you're getting on Final Fantasy Rebirth with a childhood who doesn't have the game. Okay, we already did the OG and remake. Dude, I must have missed those ones because I thought you've been playing. Because I've seen you play Symphony of the Night, and then Papa Murphy's hit me up, guys. They have a deal. Oh, I figured out. Gamma, hello! Thank you so much for stopping by, and I am so sorry. I am literally getting off stream right now. As a quick heads up, though, I was able to beat 2 bosses today. I beat that whole like town area where everyone's like the Saru Bride stuff with Juggernaut. Beat both of them, no problem. I don't really know how I did it. But yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm getting off. I'm putting everyone onto Witchfire. Dude, I need to know what it is. I don't even know what it is yet. Let me make sure I save. I probably already saved, and I'm just spacing. On stream, I'm playing Symphony of the Night and Street Fighter. I have seen both. I'm playing some OG Sonic. Ooh. Like OG or like Sonic Advent? No, you said OG, so I'm assuming it's the 2D side scroller. I wonder which one. Nice retire. Yes, I was very, very excited for what I did. I'm also streaming Expedition 33. Oh, okay. Baldoni, I'll be there. Heck yeah, I'll be there too. Sonic 1 and 2. Dude, I think Sonic 3 was my favorite with Knuckles, but 1 and 2 were really cool. But all right, let me close up. The music's still going. Turn it down a little bit. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I have to remember to do this, so we're gonna go raid if you guys are cool with that. We need to go say hello to someone. We need to raid someone. What do we have that's on right now? Oh, Pixel's on. If you guys don't have anyone specific in mind, W Stream wrote, thank you, Baldoni. Have a great day. Dude, you have a great day too. I will try to catch your streams later. But yeah, let's raid Pixel. Let's go say hi to Pixel, guys. If you guys have not met Pixel yet, dude is awesome. He's currently playing Metro: The Last Light. But I caught him playing some Skyrim earlier, and he was also playing he's been fighting Melania over at Elden Ring. And don't tell him this because it might get in his head, but I think he's getting really close to beating it. So let's start that raid. Thank you guys so much. Once again, I'll be playing this again tomorrow, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to about 11. And then afterwards, I'll be doing Hogwarts Legacy. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, I will chat with you guys later. Bye.
Somebody, if you guys don't mind to hang around for just a couple more seconds, we're gonna be reading how is it Pink. We're gonna be reading Pink. So if you guys don't mind. Oh, oh no. Well, Cloud. Well, first of all, I want to thank you for that, for the raid. I really appreciate that a lot. But I was gonna call it because I need to go get dinner, and I don't want to raid somebody else. So, it is very bad timing. Raid bounce, literally. So, but thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate it because I really wanted to actually raid